You ready?
Stupid.
Oh, sorry. Ready?
Ready. Cheers.
Cheers, putos.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I'm gonna be all silly throughout this episode.
Hey, I'll fuck up. I'll freak out.
Ah, that's great. Well, hi guys. Welcome back to Talavera's and Tequila's episode 21.
Ow. Say hi.
Hello. We have a very special guest here today. It's our very good friend, little Nathan. As you guys know,
I'm not friends with him.
No?
No.
Oh yeah, you're related. You're brothers.
Ah,
you guys are brothers.
My
If
brother
you guys
from
haven't
another
noticed
mother.
that like sign over there, right, it's right behind us, that piss poor looking, garbage looking piece
Wow.
It is pretty shitty.
that's him. That's our guy.
It's my work
That's his work.
from
Yeah.
high school.
Do you remember that?
I do. It's like barely, but
Well,
I do.
what do you remember about it?
I kind of remember making it, and then I remember giving it to you
It's because
way back in the day.
it was your final for welding class.
I didn't know what. You know
Shop.
more about it than I do.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So it was your final from welding class, and then it was like not the end of the year, but like the December end of the semester,
Oh,
the
end of
first semester,
semester.
yeah.
Right.
And you were like, I was like, why'd you do that? And you're like, oh no, I didn't know what to do. And then we all shared a locker. It was me, you, Joelle, probably Ralph, and
Probably Ralph.
Udi, and
Everybody else.
all kinds of whoever the fuck.
We ever had classes in that corner?
Well, yeah.
Your locker was a community locker?
Yeah. And then we hacked into the next locker, we broke into the locker next
did.
to us. And like, if there wasn't enough room, we would just keep everything else in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're like, this is my final. I don't know what to do with it. And I was like, put it right here in the locker. And it stayed there till the end of the year. And then I was like, do you want this? And you're like, no. I was like, all right, I'm going to take it home and put it on my wall. Because in my room at my mom's, I had this whole like wall full of like random shit.
Collage of people, a bunch of boys.
Yeah.
Randy Romance, especially.
Good Charlotte, Green
Yeah.
Day, Simple Plan.
I was on there at one point, wasn't I? Or no? Later on?
No.
Like a little tiny picture? No, I'm just kidding. Was I on? I don't know.
No.
I wasn't, huh?
No.
I know.
But it was
I
like
just
a
remember
bunch of,
hanging
like-
out in your
like-
room with you.
Like memorabilia
And I'm just like,
kind
look
of
over
shit.
to the side. I'm like,
Girl, who's that girl? I'm like, that's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm all buzz cut. I'm like, I'm
anyways.
not her image.
But yeah, anyways, after I left my mom's house, that shit was still like on the wall, like maybe like up to like 3 years after I moved out.
Oh yeah.
And my cousin was visiting and she took it all down because my mom was like, I feel sad if I take it down. And I'm like, bro, that's not even my room anymore. Like, do whatever you want. It was Jordan's room.
I was heated. I came home from school and it was all gone. I cried.
Because my side of the wall was gone.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
your room.
And
I would
then
have left it there.
Aw.
so we've had it for a very long time. Through everything. I don't think we put it up in Chateau, did we?
Yeah.
Did we?
When I found it, I was all, you know what, Sally? I'm going to put this up right here on the wall somewhere.
And then we moved back to Lordsburg, and then it's been in the box for the longest time. And then I was going through our little back shed of boxes that we still need to unpack. I was like, hey,
Oh my God.
I put it up there.
Bro.
I was like, watch, it's gonna be on the next podcast. And then took her like a couple hours to be like, hey, I was thinking about that. I was like,
I was
oh,
like,
there
where
it
the
is.
fuck did you find that? Because I was looking for it. I was like, I know exactly where it is. I went to look for it.
Oh.
It wasn't there. I don't know where it was.
So we went all the way to Cruces and back?
Yeah.
Yeah. It stayed with me through all of high school, bro.
And
Wow.
it was a piece of shit final.
Yeah.
Did you pass?
It was.
What'd you get? What was your grade?
Have no
I mean-
idea. I couldn't tell you.
It was Mr. Baca. I'm pretty sure it was passing.
Yeah.
It was like minimal effort. Nah.
He made it to
Whatever.
school
You're
half the
passing.
time.
I don't want to deal with you next year.
Oh yeah.
That
So
shit's
anyways,
fine. Oh. Be sure to...
Yes, as always, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like this video, drop a comment. I know it's very kind of challenging to drop a comment, but just drop a comment. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
He appreciates it.
Also, it's me, your host.
I appreciate
Daniel,
anything.
your other host with the mostest, Little Sally's Milkshake. And then, of course, our good friend, Nathan, for doing this episode today. If you guys want to help this channel to grow, you can go to buymeacoffee/Talavera or buymeacoffee.com/Talavera Studios. You can drop $1 or $2 or $3 or $20, whatever you feel like.
Or become a member.
Or become a member. We are, like I said, we are working our ways to building up some merchandise. So if you do become a member, you'll get some free shit. And you'll also be able to watch us live whenever we get that going. And was that it?
Your mom's hot. Super bad.
But she really
Wait, is that what he says? At the end of Super Bad? Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Or he's like, they're all saying their awkward goodbyes and they're all like, your mom's hot.
Your mom's hot.
Oh yeah.
Because the night before, they're all,
They're all. I love you, man.
I love you.
I love you.
I want to go to the roof and scream it.
They're all, hey, so do you want to go to the mall later or something or whatever?
Dude,
Something?
I hate that.
And they're all, yeah, that's fine. He's all, okay. Kicking the dirt.
Well,
Your mom's hot.
No, they were still in the
least.
basement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're in the
Oh.
Well, I'm just saying like kicking the dirt as in a expression.
With his period leg pants. Period pant leg. Period leg.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Okay, you know the scene where they're at the party and Jonah Hill's all like dancing with that girl and then he's all like and then she's like, hey, you dance hot.
Thanks.
Yeah. That fucking song that was playing.
Yeah,
it came on. It came on at work the other day.
Oh.
And I was like, but nobody understood. Like I was like super bad, and they're like, everyone was just kind of like, yeah, I think I seen it like once, and I'm like, god damn, you guys suck.
Yo, you should watch it weekly like me.
All my work homies like catch up on your movies, bro. The fuck. No, one of my coworkers, she's into a lot of the same movies that I like.
Yeah.
And so she gets some of the references, but I wish everybody else would get all my movie references.
All we ever talk is movie references most of the time.
Yeah.
So Nathan.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, it's
I
done?
thought you were here.
I know. Are
Are
you
you still
done?
here? Are you there?
Movie rants over here.
I know.
Whatever.
So who are you? What do you do? What do you
Yeah,
like?
who are you?
What's your life ambitions?
Well, I'm
Where are you at right now? What do you do?
Nate. I'm an electrician.
You're what?
There's more than that. You're not just an electrician.
Once upon a time, I used to play some drums.
You don't play drums no more?
They are set up. I don't play them as much as I would like to, but they're there, and I
Well,
do.
why not?
Oh, life.
Life sucks, bro.
Life sucks. So it's been it was pretty crazy. The other day I was in Safford and was going to watch the band play, but the band ended up canceling. But there was a drum set on the stage.
Uh-huh.
And
Were
so
you
I
like...
went up to the bar and I was like, whose drum set is that? I was like, are they gonna step brothers me if I go and play it? If I go touch it?
Like, okay, I can imagine you're just like standing there and you see the drum set with the spotlight on it.
It's all...
And it's all bum ba da dun da da dun.
I was
It's
calling
like-
my name for sure. For sure.
How does it go? On Step Brothers? You know that like that opera thing that it does?
The song where it's all done and it's like some sort of Viking shit. And
Yeah.
It's all vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
He's all
No, but for real, so I was asking the guys there, I was like, it's a different setting kind of bar. It was very different.
Was it a jazz bar?
You would pay with the card and they'd punch out your holes. Like it was totally weird.
What?
So I was like,
that's weird.
So I was like, how many cards or holes do you need to knock out for me to play the drums? And they're like, oh yeah, good one. And I was like, all right, cool.
You're like,
whatever.
no, for real, bitch.
But somebody later on in the night, and after hanging out a little bit more, just talking a little more, and eventually we came to like, I was here to watch a band. The band didn't show up. Blah blah. I'm a musician myself. Cool. Blah blah. And they're like, why don't you go up there and rip it? And I was like, well, whose drum set is it though? Like, I'm not just gonna go molest somebody's drums.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, no, you're fine. Like, you're cool. So I did. I went and I molested those
ripped it?
drums.
Yeah.
Damn.
And, I did a cool little, little set for myself, and then
Okay.
I put the sticks down, and I was walking out the stage, and then everybody was like, no, get back up there. And I
No
was
way.
like,
You're all-
okay,
You're all, okay.
don't tell me twice.
Yeah.
So I got back up there, and then it was kind of like my little
Little drum solo type of shit.
encore. Like I was like being a little more flashy at that point.
You were
Okay,
rocking
okay.
it.
At that point, I was
Aw.
The first one was just kind of grooving, just kind of just jamming out, and then the second one
Were you? Was there a double bass?
There was.
You're all right. Now it's time to show off,
Exactly.
dude.
Blast beats, double bass.
How was that? Was it amazing?
It was amazing.
Was everybody like, yeah?
Yeah. Afterwards, I got off the stage again, and then everybody just was like, "Dude, what the fuck? Like, that was sick."
So,
like,
I guess, what kind of drummer are you?
Metal.
primarily metal, but
Yeah.
I
Like, are you
funny
the ki-
story.
Are you the kind of guy that like spins his sticks all the goddamn time and then
Like Tommy Lee?
Yeah.
I am not a flashy person at
Or
all.
you're just like, I'm just in it to win it.
Yeah, I just
You're a Matt Greener type of person.
I just feel it. I
Yeah.
just like to
Greener.
feel it, and when I'm grooving, I'm grooving. I'm not
Yeah.
It's your form of expression.
basically.
Like not trying to like you're just doing it because that's what you like to do, not for like an audience.
Yeah,
Like you're doing it to like let out your shit and stuff.
yeah, and then I feel like the drums speak back to me. So
Aw,
Oh.
hell yeah.
so that's what I like.
That's
and then
fucking cool.
That's why I do it. It's a very like I think what you're
Therapeutic
getting
and shit?
therapeutic.
It's a
Yeah.
What you were
passion.
getting to.
It's your
very-
passion, bro.
Very much a passion. Very much a passion of mine.
Yeah.
And but it to your question is that it started long ago when I was just a
wee lad?
A wee lad?
Yeah, I'm just a lad.
A wee lad.
And it
When I was a
actually
wee
started
lad.
in church.
Uh-huh.
I was one of my older brothers was playing the drums at the time, and I was like, oh man, like I want to play some drums. I want to be what. And that brother just happens to be just one of my biggest role models and aspirations to be like him, because he's just a good guy and smart guy, whatever. Anyway, so I always wanted to be like him, and I seen him playing drums, so I was like, hell yeah, I want to play drums, and I ended up trying it, and so I played drums in church for X amount of years, and then life kind of happened, stopped going to church, whatever, and then it was already in my teenage years. We were in middle school now, and I believe I was 13 going on 14 when I found the drums again, and because of my brother, the same brother, he had just bought in a drum set, and he had a little starter drum set and he had a double bass pedal, and ended up, hearing my now guitarist was jamming out on a talent show, and I was like, damn, like he's playing the music that I've been listening to recently, which was a System of a Down, BYOB.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
System of a Down. I was like, I've been,
That's your shit right now?
it was my shit at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? So somehow we ended up clashing again afterwards, and then I was like, you know what, dude? I was like, you're playing a bunch of, songs that I've been listening to, which was primarily off the Toxicity album from System of a Down. I was like, let's go to my brother's house. He has a drum set, and we'll just, we'll try to jam. I was like, it's been a few years because, like I said, I was playing in church for X amount of years, kind of dead ended. And at that point is when I started listening to, the other music, the secular music,
Yeah.
if you're a Christian, right? And so, yeah, that's kind of where it started with me and my metal drumming is with, my dear friend now. And we started there, System of a Down. went to my brother's house, started jamming,
And this
and I
dude,
just took off from there.
this dude, he was already like obsessed with System of a Down, huh?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
More than I was.
bro.
Oh.
Hey, System of a Down.
What? Still the
Is this
shirt.
still the shirt? Yeah. Bro.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata. It's funny because
Nipples.
man, that's
want a shot?
hilarious. It's funny because this
You
shirt.
want a shot?
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck's your problem?
What do you mean?
Are
What's
you
my problem?
okay?
I'm terrific.
Jesus.
He is terrific.
Did you see the way he snapped at me? Oh my god, I got scared for my life.
What? I'm just asking if you want a shot.
Whoa.
Well,
But yeah, that's
Listen here,
Nate.
motherfucker.
He's my brother.
he's
Dude,
a.
that's a big shot glass, just so you know.
Oh.
It's fine.
It's like the
he's
bottom's like
He's a true homie.
he's my brother.
Yeah. It's like me and Nate. We knew of each other for a good while.
We opened each other.
we knew of each other, but like we didn't really like start talking to each other till like recently. Honestly.
Why?
Because we came back to Lawrenceburg and then like you guys reconnected and then me and Nate started talking to each other and it's like I said, we knew of each other. We always had this
But you
like
weren't like you had like respect for each other, but you
yeah,
weren't like
we
friends.
had respect for each other, and
But you
then
weren't butt buddies yet.
we weren't butt buddies yet until like the night we became butt buddies, you know.
Yes.
And then ever
that
since
night.
then, it's like, dude, you're out of the picture. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I mean, I'm right in the middle,
Yes,
so
you
it
are.
don't even fucking matter.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, because like
Honestly,
Oh.
good luck. Because this fool, like,
it's amazing.
Exactly.
amazingly fucking weird.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
It is all about Daniel, just so you know.
Oh. That's how you know he watches our fucking videos.
Oh yeah.
That's a real homie because he literally, like, watches all the videos and is up to date with all of them. And now he's on it. Hey,
Yeah.
little
Finally.
bitch.
So he watches.
only been
He
asking.
watches the podcast.
What?
So you've only been asking for...
I've only
For a
been
while.
asking since, like, episode 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Not
think
only
you're-
does he watch it, but he also comments on a lot of them.
A few of them,
A few of them, but more than other people.
right?
And like I said, I think we were talking about it the night before. It's kind of hard to comment because you want to comment about like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like, I watched
He's
the video.
loyal. He's loyal.
I watched
yeah.
the whole thing and I'm like, there's so many moments and I'm like, and I probably, maybe you just should, just, if you're going to comment, timestamp it. Like, oh, that funny moment here, funny moment there,
Yeah.
or this, this comment, I wanted to, talk shit and be like, Leah, let him fucking talk.
Don't
like-
ever call me that again.
Oh, that's what you are to me. That's who you are to me.
I know, but it's weird. You can call me the A word or the A and the L put together.
Asshole.
Yes.
Asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, asshole.
Yeah.
Let him
that's-
fucking talk.
That's perfect.
And you're going to know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's because it's good.
Mira.
Daniel has a hard time getting it out, and I know what he's trying to say. So I say it for him, and he'll be like, yes, exactly. It's just because, I can read his mind.
He's just working it out. Well, let him work it out.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
help him out, just so that, like, next time we talk about that, he knows what words to say.
Mm.
That makes sense?
Okay. But yeah. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what now.
Yeah,
See that?
you were saying
Nate,
something.
let
been
him
happening a lot.
fucking talk, Nate. The fuck? Does jerky taste like chorizo, huh?
You keep saying that. I don't...
Because it's red chili and beef. Like, it tastes like chorizo.
Just tastes like red chili.
I like the fat parts.
Gross.
You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
Like chodes.
Ew.
What? All right. So Nate, what is a chode?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I am...
Like, what is your definition
are a
of a
chode?
chode?
We need to keep this G-rated. Just kidding.
Why?
Why?
Because what if my kids are watching?
If
I need
Y'all
to
need
tell
to
them,
go to
what?
bed.
Go to bed. Turn it off.
Go to bed right now.
You do not need to watch
I don't
this.
care if it's freaking 12 in the afternoon. Go to bed.
go to bed. Don't be watching. Dude,
Do not watch this.
no, don't watch it.
So what's a chode?
A chorizo? Just kidding.
To me, I really don't know. I guess I don't know.
So what do you think a chode is?
What do I think it is? I would call it a fat vagina.
A fat
What?
vagina?
I've never heard it called that before.
Not a fat. Well, yeah, I never heard it called a fat vagina before.
A chode is either a taint on a guy or a short fat dick. A dick that's like fatter than it is like lengthwise.
Yeah.
Wider than longer. Yeah.
Whenever somebody says I'm 6 inches, 6 inches wide, and then 1 inch like long.
Bro,
That's pretty
quit
impressive.
acting like a chode, bro.
Or it could just be the taint, that little muscle that's like between your ball sack and your butthole.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are stupid.
The good old taint.
But that's a taint.
You're right, that's a taint.
They also call that the sartén. You know that?
What?
The sartén.
Huh?
Sartén.
Sartén.
Yes. That's
cool.
a sartén. You know what a sartén is?
A taint?
Well, no, but what does sartén mean?
I don't know what. Are we just talking about
like
it?
a pan, like a frying pan.
Flat?
Like a pan.
A pan.
Pan,
A
okay.
frying pan.
Frying pan.
Oh. I thought we were talking about chodes.
We are.
Sartén means frying pan, stupid.
Yeah, in other words. And you know
Like
why?
a frying pan.
Because ahí se estrellan los huevos.
Hey, that's hilarious. I love that.
Oh.
Ahí se estrellan los huevos. Okay, so like that is where the huevos become stars.
Estrellan, yeah.
Estrellar. Yeah, well,
Like
yeah.
if you're the sartén, right? When you're gonna fry some eggs, right? Or cook them or whatever.
And then what happens when they turn into stars?
When the eggs turn into stars?
Yeah, se estrellan.
They bust?
They like turn into stars, you know?
Oh.
So it's like they just.
I'm a little lost on this whole like thing right now.
It's about the nut sacks hitting that area between the vagina and the asshole.
The vagina and the asshole or the butthole and the balls?
The chode area?
Well, I mean,
Dude, the taint.
right. Well, yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay, yeah.
Alright.
If you're
Go to
still,
bed.
if you're still watching this right now,
Go to bed.
if you're still watching this by now, this is a sign that you should have stopped like yesterday.
Oh. Man, that's fucking funny.
See what I have to fucking deal with?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh.
chodes? No, sorry.
So what's a chode?
Yeah, we already said that.
Oh, so what about chodes? You're stupid.
Yeah, what's the whole question about?
I was just asking you, like, what a definition of a chode was.
Oh.
How did he get into it? Rewind it? Because I don't remember.
I think somebody said something about a chode, and then you're like, wait, what is a chode? Because it's because people have different definitions for it. Like I said,
Right.
it's either a taint or a short fat dick.
Or
And
apparently,
I called it what I called it.
Apparently what would you call it? What'd you say?
A frying pan?
A fat vagina.
A fat vagina.
What the I've literally never heard that.
I thought.
Ever. Where did you even hear that from?
I have no idea.
I think you just made it up.
Probably.
A fat
I wish I could
vagina.
tell you.
A chode? Are you thinking of like,
A fupa?
are you thinking of
Maybe a
chonch
fupa.
burger?
I don't know. It's what came to mind
You're
when I
thinking of chonch.
chode.
Chode, chonch.
I think it may have been because if I heard the story is pretty graphic. Okay,
Can't fucking do it.
there was somebody that was getting finger banged
In the
and
high school?
and farted.
Oh,
and
queef?
so it was like a
No, that was a toad.
toad.
Bro.
Chode. So it was like
Aw.
a toad and a chode.
Okay.
I guess that's kind of what I've always associated
You know-
that with.
Do you know the real story behind that?
I really don't, and I don't really know if
It's
I
not
want to
even
know.
bad. Okay, so obviously the girl, right?
Right?
They made fun of her and shit. So she was on a trampoline with that one guy, and this other guy that was there, he let out a fucking fart, and they blamed it on her. And they were making fun of her the whole time. And they're like, ah, you fucking toad, you fucking toad. because they said that she let out a queef because the other guy was like having his hands up her skirt.
Right.
Yeah. So that third guy was like, he just let it rip. And they were like, oh my god, you're fucking sick, you nasty bitch. Like, you know, telling her all kinds of shit. I'm like, you fucking let out a big old queef. And they started calling her Toad, and then they made her cry. And then they told everybody at school the next day and made her cry. And she got like in a fight with some other girl for whatever reason. And it was just fucking... Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've heard this story before,
You
but
have.
I have no idea who it is.
Yeah. Wait, you
Like,
remember?
I'm gonna ask you later, like, who is it? Because I don't remember.
It's this guy here. Watch.
If you know, you know.
If you
I mean, if you know, you know, but, like, I don't...
I mean, sometimes you don't know
And
what
who?
you don't know.
He was the one that farted.
Okay.
This dude. He was the one that fucking farted.
Okay.
Okay. This guy was the one that was hooking up with that girl.
Okay.
The girl is this girl.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was some...
No, that's the story.
Wow.
Yeah. So C let it rip, blaming it on T.
Yeah, anyway.
And T and J were like hooking up.
Anyway,
You wanna do
that's
a
kind
shot?
of... Another one, huh?
Let's do the fastest shot in the world.
I'm
Ready for it?
gonna fucking throw up.
Feeling ballsy, huh?
Ballsy.
If you throw up tonight, Daniel,
Balls to the wall.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Grip it and rip it.
you're gonna what?
I'm your Huckleberry.
Huckleberry Finn.
Yep.
I don't get it.
If you know, you know.
Okay, well, mijo minyoy. You don't know what mijo minyoy is? Mijo minyoy?
Mijo minyoy.
No.
Mijo minyoy.
Mijo minyoy?
I didn't even know what...
Look,
That
What
thing.
language is that?
mijo minyoy.
Mijo minyoy.
Do you know what that is?
I've never seen enough of that.
Mijo minyoy. It's fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It's Doodle Bob. And then on the back it says mijo minyoy.
We were too poor to afford any cable
Okay,
satellite.
well, we're gonna
or
have to
nothing.
switch.
Okay.
We're gonna have to switch shot glasses because you don't deserve the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy shot glass.
No, I don't, apparently.
Apparently, because you don't even know the mijo minyoy.
You know that, like,
I was
the
too
magic
bored.
pencil that fell
My
down?
parents...
It was on cable.
No, we didn't have cable. We didn't
Aw.
have shit.
Sorry, but it was like
You would have been at least,
it was like for us it was like probably
You would
like
have been in
third
fifth
to
or sixth
like
grade.
8th grade. And you never watched SpongeBob?
You would have been in 5th or 6th grade at that point in time.
Like, when I went to a friend's house, maybe.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
but you were like outside all the time, like
I
riding your
was
bike
more
and shit.
outside.
Well,
Yeah.
then
that
again,
makes
a
sense.
lot of us were outside.
Drinking
I had
out
a-
of the water hose.
I had a job from my dad. He was a dick.
Aw.
Cheers.
But I
Cheers, Penny.
appreciate it now.
Cheers.
Here, you have 40
Cheers,
seconds.
mijo,
You have
guys.
40 seconds. What is the Spanish word of the day?
This.
Let's get it over with. That's your signal to chat
Why
real
is he all
quick.
grumpy, dude?
I'm not grumpy yet. I just gotta like...
Oh. Oh no.
Dude, why are you so snippy towards me?
You need me to, take care of you real quick?
Huh?
Nothing?
Are you
No,
okay?
yeah,
You
no.
drunky poo?
No, I'm
You
okay.
feeling it?
No, I'm okay. Just like...
Why are you all grumpy?
I'm a teacher, alright? Shit sucks.
Why are you so snippy? I'm sad. Why is everybody mean to me?
Alright.
See what I mean? So yeah, Spanish word of the day. What should it? I like the
Okay, ready?
102 eggs. Yeah.
So, los cuatro están en el cuatro.
No.
No?
No. Close. Close.
Close.
Real close.
You're close.
You're really close.
The last one's a
So,
little
what am I missing? Los cuatro están el cuatro.
Okay, these are different words.
What's different words?
This one and this one are different words. They're
Oh,
completely different words.
Oh, okay. Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Yeah.
Good job.
Say it, but say it normal, not like cuarto.
There's a long roll there.
There's only one R. Sorry.
I gotta put some emphasis on it because if I don't, I miss it. So los cuatro
hear you.
están en el cuarto. Cuarto.
Okay, you have to say it like complete without repeating anything and without stuttering and shit.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Hey, one more time.
Not too shabby.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Cuarto. Say cuarto.
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 So
I can't say.
Come through.
Come through. Come
Okay.
through.
Los cuatro están el cuarto. I'm sorry. You know what? This shit sucks.
You know
But
what, Sally?
los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Cuarto.
So
Just say cuarto. Cuarto.
Cuarto.
Yeah.
Cuarto.
Okay.
Cuarto.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Now your turn. Say it.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Yeah, los cuatro
So
están en
what
el
am I
cuarto.
saying?
Cuarto. Los cuarto.
So something about a
I can't even say it. Los
four-
cuatro están
something on
en
the-
el cuarto.
Four something on something.
Los cuatro están en el cuarto.
Cuarto.
The
Cuarto.
the
Cuarto.
four
Are
in
the
the
room or fourth.
It's like 4 people.
It could be like the 4 people, one house.
Let's
Okay, so cuarto is either 1/4 or a room, which makes sense because
Son
it's
of a
like.
goddamn bitch. So one letter like moving over changes the whole entire description.
Have
Or-
you ever heard of cuartito?
No. Maybe. Probably.
No, in the cuartito, the little room, the little shed, the cuartito. Oh, okay.
Sure, maybe. I don't know.
Why are you getting so frustrated?
'Cause-
I'm just trying to.
No,
Hey,
Spanish makes me very
Hey, talk to him
frustrated.
because he
You
won't
know
give
what?
you attitude.
You need what you need. Your Mexican now. Your new Mexican word of the day is 102 eggs in Spanish.
102 eggs.
102 eggs.
How do you say 100? Wait, how do you
I
say?
don't know. 100.
CIENTO.
Is it one word? Ah, there it is.
No. I don't know.
Ah, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Clients? Oh.
Yeah.
No, autocorrect. 102 eggs.
102 huevos.
What?
102 huevos.
Where?
Cientos. 102 huevos.
The H is silent.
102 huevos.
102 eggs.
Yeah.
102 eggs.
102 huevos.
Where?
102 huevos.
Where?
What do you mean where?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Cotton Eye Joe. 102
102 in
huevos
it.
means
Huh?
102 eggs. Can you tell him or should I?
102 huevos.
102.
102 huevos.
102 huevos.
Means
Okay,
Okay, well, real quick.
slang it up.
All three of us, try to say it as sexy as possible.
No,
Yeah.
dude, you can't.
No, just do it. Just make love with the microphone.
You
Make
know-
love with the camera.
I feel 2 balls.
No. 102 huevos.
that was
know what it
really
means?
sexy.
It was.
Do you know what that
Okay.
means?
Kind of, yeah. Okay.
I'm just do it. Just do it. Make love to the
I'll just
microphone.
leave.
Make love to the camera.
I feel your balls.
You're fucking stupid.
Your turn.
I already said it.
She really did it.
I already said it.
She did it.
As sexy as possible?
Yeah.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. Bro, I can't do too much. You'll get mad.
Why would I get, why would I
You'll
get
get
mad?
mad.
Why would I get
Because
mad?
everybody else is gonna be like, oh my god, she's talking to me like that.
Dude, they already do.
Bitch, you're gonna get mad.
Whatever you
You're gonna get all jolly and shit. Like,
whenever
nah,
you
I'm not
cuss
doing that.
our podcast, people are like, huh.
Ew. Don't tell me that.
So,
Well, they do. They go, ah.
Wah.
That's fucking funny as fuck.
Y'all are fucking.
you
all-
get
Y'all are a
That was-
bunch of chodes.
you said twisted.
Twisted. What's twisted again?
This was episode.
This was Cassie's episode.
Yeah.
Is it with the Z? Yeah, right. With the Z? I hate,
Yeah.
I hate autocorrect.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Torcidos?
What?
Torcidos.
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 What's that?
Twisted.
Twisted. We're all twisted. We're all torcidos right now.
It's not love, all right? Don't get it twisted. Anytime
Anyways.
you were on the kitchen table, Daniel, I was there, and you were not there. You were there, but you were not there.
Can somebody call the police?
Anyways,
Mom, can
in
you
other
come pick
news,
me up? I'm
What?
scared.
In other news,
What? Ever.
exactly.
Who?
cares.
Who cares? Because I don't.
Yes, you do. You want to see my armpit hair?
I'd rather not.
It's disgusting.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Inky Beaky Bonky, Daddy had it. What? You want to smell my pits?
I can smell them from here. I can smell them
I
from
can't
when you
smell
first
shit
pulled up.
for like the past
Smells pretty
like
good.
20 years of my life.
You're fucking up. You're losing out.
I'm gonna be like a cat, be all. I'm just kidding.
Hairball.
Have you ever seen a cat throw the hairball?
No.
It doesn't come out as
Fucking
like
hate
a
cats.
ball. It comes out as like a turd shape.
Pile of shit.
Wait, okay. So was it you? I think it was.
No.
I think
no.
it
What?
was.
Let's fucking start measuring.
No. Who
'Cause
had
we need, like-
You know when you have a 4 head and then you have a 5 head and 6 head. Who had a 3 head?
Not
Who do you know
me.
that had a 3 head? Clearly, but
I've been
Clearly
6 and
wasn't
up
you.
ever since.
it was him.
It was me.
It was, huh? Because we'd be like 3 head. Because he has a 3 head.
We can't all have receding hairlines.
Jordan has a 3 head. No,
Like-
yours is bigger.
That's like 5.
No, go like this. Go like this. Eyebrows to hairline. Yeah, 3 head. Let me see it. Yes. No, let me see. I had
That's
Angel.
what I'm
Let me see
saying.
yours. No, Angel's is bigger.
It's like 2 hands.
Angel, you have a bigger forehead than
You
her.
need a second hand there, buddy.
So,
Speaking of long-term relationships,
Uh-huh.
you and I were friends before we knew we were friends.
dude, honestly, yeah. Okay, fun fact about Nate. You want to tell it or do I tell it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so me and Nate, he's literally my brother from another mother,
And father.
I'm his sister from another mister type shit. Not really, but like we're not. Wait, what? And father? Bitch. Just relax. I'm just kidding. So, obviously my parents and my brother, they came from Mexico. They moved to Lordsburg. We lived at the fucking projects when we first moved to Lordsburg. And
Me too.
and him too. Your parents came from Mexico?
My mom did.
Okay.
My dad was born in America, but
In the America.
in the America. My mom was born in the Mexico.
So in middle school, we kind of started talking to each other because we would walk home the same route.
Right.
I lived right
'Cause you were
there.
on the way home.
And then, you were like annoying. I was like get the fuck out of here. But it was still funny because we were just like talking shit to each other.
I'm an annoying person.
You kind of are. And then, you know, after 8th grade, I went to high school, and then you went to 8th grade. So, like, we had that, like, year of not talking.
Right.
But whenever you came back, like, whenever
Came back
you
or moved
were a freshman and I was a sophomore, that's when we were, like, friends for whatever reason. I think because when I was a freshman, I made friends with, like, Joel and Uri.
Mm-hmm.
And started hanging out with that kind of...
Yeah, and that's kind of where everything kind of started.
And then, yeah.
Kind of driven by music, right?
Kind of.
Everything
was all about the music.
Everything was driven by music. You know, rest in peace, Jeremy, good friend of ours.
Dude, he was like my first like boyfriend. But I didn't even consider him my boyfriend at the time. But then after like a while, I was like, oh shit, that was my boyfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy was introduced me, and I think a lot of us into some newer genres of music that we would not have been exposed to maybe till a lot later. But
if it wasn't for him,
he started a lot. He started a movement, I think.
Oh, he definitely did, yeah.
Within, he was from Animas, lived in Playas, went to school in Animas.
Had friends in Lordsburg.
And was influencing, us kids in Lordsburg. And to that musical palette that I developed was because of him.
Yeah. And that's like one of the only reasons that we were friends anyways, is because like he was hanging around you guys. I started talking to him, like he was like, it was like a big old like mutual thing. We eventually became this big old fucking circle and a little gang type shit. And it was all because of the music. He's the one that introduced me to like Atreyu. So like whenever I got to middle school, I was like still kind of into like a little bit of hip hop, But then when I transitioned to like 8th grade, I started listening to like Good Charlotte and like Green Day and Simple Plan and shit like that. And then I started getting like into like
started. Yeah.
Sorry. I started getting into like more like heavier shit. I started listening to like
a lot of
I was like obsessed with like Slipknot in 8th grade. And then when I was a freshman and shit, I met Jeremy and I kept blowing him off because I'm like, I don't want a boyfriend right now. But he started getting me into like Atreyu. And like, yeah.
Bullet for My Valentine.
Yeah, and then at the time too, it was like Fuse TV was such a big thing too.
Right.
And so I would just go home, watch fucking Steve's Rock Show, and then watch like Headbangers Ball late at night and just like getting into all kinds of shit. A lot of it I already knew about because my brother was in, like, he went through a little metal phase too. And I'm like, oh, I remember that band. And I would go get his, like, dig through his old CDs and be like, he had a big old collection of like Linkin Park and like System of a Down and like, all these like old school metal bands type shit. Yeah. So I started like, I don't know, rediscovering it. Whenever I was little, I remember my brother playing that and it would scare the shit out of me because Rob Zombie, like he had these little like intros and shit and they were like kind of demonic and creepy. So it would freak me out and I'd be like, I'm leaving. Pretend that I wasn't scared, but I was fucking scared. There was this little like intro on like, I think it was Hellbilly Deluxe, where it was all like this little like graveyard type shit, and then it was like for the children something for the waiting for the devil to chop off their heads. That shit freaked me out. It was like a creepy ass voice. I was like, fuck that. So I was like, I'm too scared. But once I got to like middle school, I was like, bring it. I'm gonna bring copies of his CDs and just be emo about it.
And kind of just to touch, I guess, across different things here, like, again, like commenting and and thinking about different episodes, stuff like that. You know, on the note of music, right? I mean, I've seen a lot of, just about every episode has been about, you know, there's been some correlation to music, and I think it's because it's so important
Of
to
our episodes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it's so important to the people that we are. I mean, Daniel,
Yeah. His Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Sally, myself, being a musician, you know, I see you guys touch on music a lot throughout your episodes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like I said, you never know which comment to leave because there's so many comments that you could leave. Get out of your fucking system,
You
bro.
want another shot?
No. Well, on camera. We'll do one on camera.
On camera? Huh? You want one right now or no?
On camera. He fucking told you. God damn it.
¿Sí o no? Entonces, ¿quieres uno or nah?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, me and Nate became friends because we had mutual friends. We were already friends forever, but we kind of reconnected because we had mutual friends that were into like the same music that we were into. We were going through this fucking phase, which ended up not being a phase.
Ended up being the phase.
The phase. It was just a way of life, and we just kind of like, we were all there for each other. We were all kind of on the same page of like life. Life sucks. Friends suck. People suck. But music was our like escape. So we would like all jam out. We would just sit there and talk about bands and songs and lyrics and talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
It was cool. I loved that I was the only girl because I hate girls. Just kidding. No, but it was cool because like that, like everybody just made me feel so like safe, and I could be myself without giving a shit. I could talk shit without anybody getting offended. You know what I mean? And that was cool. And they would talk the same shit right back, and it was just like funny. You know?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
It still
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Still is.
Definitely.
You're right.
For
I mean,
sure.
it's not the same as it used to be, but
No, definitely not. We've lost a lot of friends along the way, but I mean, we're still all hanging on as much as we can, doing our shit.
yeah.
So it's like, at the end of the day, it's all good.
I mean, look at us.
Exactly.
Before toddlers being friends, before we even knew we were friends,
We were friends.
and we're still friends.
We're here and we're queer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Maybe I don't like
Oh, I'm
it in
sorry.
the rear,
You
Cheers.
don't like it in the rear, but you're still
No.
queer?
but I'm queer.
Aww.
Hearing queer.
The things we fear.
What do you think? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
What else? Okay, so let me ask you a question. What do you like? What's your like first like I don't know impression of like whenever you're like that bitch is cool about me? When you're like, you know what, Sally, she's all right. I accept her into the gang.
Well, I think first and foremost is music, right?
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
definitely.
Because music kind of sets a tone of what kind of person you kind of are, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, you know, if you're a person that's just straight up into hip hop or whatever, like you kind of generalize that person of who they are.
Yeah,
right?
you can tell what kind of like person somebody is by the music they listen to.
Right.
It's weird, but it's
doesn't-
true.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that that person may not be down to earth, but I think more generally the people that listen to more instrumental music, you know, with drums and the guitars and
Like metal? Or
not
alternative?
necessarily,
Like what
not
genre?
necessarily, not necessarily,
Instrumental.
just
Genre specific?
instrumental,
Okay.
just instrumental.
Okay, yeah.
You know, because I can appreciate a lot of classical music, you know, with violins, flutes, the clarinets, the saxophones.
This is why me and Nate are
tubas,
like fucking butt buddies.
you know, the woodwinds, the, you know,
Why?
all that stuff.
Cause like
The percussion.
I know what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I know what he's saying too.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I appreciate a lot of that music as well. You know, the classical music, the actual, you know, a lot of people overlook what they hear, like in the movies, you know, like The Dark Knight, you know, those are you Batman freaks, and then you Pirate of the Caribbean freaks, like those people, you know, that music composition, you know, is very
It's underestimated
it's underestimated
and very talented.
it's very talented, and it does set a lot of the moods without you even really knowing, you because you're watching, right? It's your vision that's doing what you're doing, right? But at the same time, it's the music that's playing in the background
That
a lot of
sets
times
the mood.
that sets the mood, that
It
can
gets overlooked.
control your emotions a lot of times
Emphasizes.
without you even knowing,
Yeah.
you know, that is happening at the moment. And that's why I love music, because it's just, you
It's
know,
powerful as fuck.
it's very powerful. Music is very, very, very powerful. And there's just so many different elements to it. Like I was saying, you know, I was speaking more to the classical side, where there's the woodwinds, the brass, the tubas, you know, I can go on, right? Because I was in band, right? And I'm a band nerd. Woo!
Hey, don't worry. So
You're a
was I.
drummer, bro.
So
You're a
was I.
drummer.
I was there too.
Right. You know, and
Up until high school.
so
After
I
that, was like,
understand a lot of it, right? And then I also understand, you know, this other side of it where I'm a metalhead, right? You know, guitars and bass and the screaming action and all that stuff like
The
that.
spirit fingers.
You know, and but I also at the same time can appreciate some of the hip hop stuff where it's beep 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 beep, beep, you know, on a piano or whatever.
It depends though, like, because you can tell when it's like generated off of a computer versus like somebody actually putting the time in to play instruments, to write a song, to make it an actual thing, versus like, oh, let's just like type this shit in and see what happens. Like, there's definitely like, it's definitely an art.
It is an art.
Yeah.
You know, and when I was younger, I used to bash a lot of the rappers and be like, you're not a musician, man. You're just,
Bro.
all you're doing is pushing buttons on a keyboard.
Remember,
You
remember one time in high school you had a t-shirt, you got in trouble for it. It said country plus rap equals crap. And they made
remember
you,
that shirt.
okay, so you wore that shirt, and then I didn't see you till lunchtime, and we met up in the cafeteria. And you're like, I was like, what the fuck happened? And then you're like, they made me turn my shirt inside out because the principal didn't like it because he likes country. But it was like country plus rap equals crap. They made you turn your shirt inside out.
I remember that.
They made him turn his shirt inside out, and then he was all like this. He's all, I hope I don't have white stains from my deodorant. So you were like pissed off because of that, because you didn't want any white stains from your deodorant. But it's like, bro, you wore that shirt for a reason, to see if anyone would notice and to see if you would actually get in trouble. You fucking, you little rebel. I'm just kidding.
I wore a lot of dumb shirts in high school. I really did. A lot of dumb ones.
That was great though.
And
That shit was
I was
funny.
asked to turn a lot of them inside
Did you have
out.
facial hair during high school?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually I did.
You did, right?
He did.
But it was like a mustache.
It was mostly his chin.
Yeah, it was like barely growing in. It was,
But he-
Basically kind of how I have it, but
thinner a little bit.
Thinner,
But he also
but-
had white. He had a lot of white in there.
it wasn't connected though.
No, he didn't have like a full beard. It was just like this.
no, not like full.
But also he had his hair like right here. It was like long.
Yeah,
and
it was
spiky.
long and spiky.
It was spiky, and then at one point it was like super super long, to where he couldn't even spike it up anymore. He had to wear like emo.
I did
and
grow
then-
it out to like yours, like where it was.
Yeah,
I did grow it out all the way.
but
That's
he
right. At one
also at one point he had like a Jimmy Neutron. You know how Jimmy Neutron had like the big like,
Yeah.
he did that. It was funny. Yeah,
That
Jerry
Derek
King
Coon
Cone.
cone.
High
A
school.
large
I
Jerry
remember
King Cone.
that.
High school. You gotta love high school.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Laying down.
Oh,
I was a wee lad.
You're a wee lad. Remember when Jordan was little?
Actually, no.
Actually, no. This guy right here.
This guy.
He's one of the reasons why I am the way I am. No. Yeah, kind of. Because we went through a lot of shit growing up.
We did.
And, you know, at school, at one point, I felt like I was only going to school just to hang out with my friends, which you were a big part of. Like, because we literally had, like, a little gang, bro.
We did.
We did. Like, it was me, you, these other fools, and we were just, like, on another level. We freaking, like, set the trend for a lot of people. We influenced a lot of people. We did. We started something. And, like, you and, like, our friends, like, y'all were in a band, and I was just there, you know what I mean? But it was still, like, a group thing, and we definitely influenced a lot of people, for sure.
I wish we would have influenced more people, you know, because I know there was at least maybe 2 other drummers, right? Because
yeah.
I got to speak to the drummer part because that's kind of who I was. I can think of 2 other drummers that were, you know,
Potentially,
and they were looking, you know, to kind of
start something.
Yeah, start something, you know.
Yeah.
And I can't say that it was because of me, you know, because I don't.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whatever the reason may have been, but it's kind of sad that it kind of died.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like what we did was kind of short lived. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like I said, there's only 2 other drummers that I know that kind of, you know, followed and they tried, you know.
Like met the standard kind of deal.
Not even that, just that they tried. And
Okay.
I can appreciate somebody trying, you know.
Yeah. Because that's
drumming
more
is
than
hard.
a lot of people do at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you just tried, that's effort enough for me to recognize and appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, I don't consider myself good by any standards, and I don't, you know, and I just appreciate people trying, you know, because a lot of times I have heard, you know, I was like, oh yeah, because of you, I wanted to try or whatever, you know, and it's now like you think about playing an instrument, and it may be a bad stigma or whatever, like just like, oh, you play an instrument or whatever, like you're not cool, like,
Oh, you're a
like
band nerd. You're a geek.
right? Like
Yeah.
that,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids don't want to be that person, you know, and it's
Honestly,
very unfortunate that
It is.
now that's kind of what the reality is nowadays. I think kids need to know how cool
It is
to be
play
in a
an
band.
instrument.
to be an instrument,
To be a musician.
to be a musician.
It's
Yes.
like, okay, like, but a lot of it has to do with, like, the music that they listen to.
That is
that
I think
that has a lot of
That
influence.
has a lot of influence.
That has
like,
a lot of
bro,
influence.
it's like it's
so
not instrument.
sad.
It's just beats.
It's so sad.
Well,
It's
that's the problem with today's music
DJs
is
and
it's
shit.
it's just all electronic now.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not, it's not
It's-
the earthy, you know, the way
It's
that it used to be.
pre-programmed.
You
It's
know,
pre-programmed. It's
an
fake. It's
instrument,
synthetic.
you know what I mean?
It's
And
stupid.
It's
I hate
it's
it.
a fucking
It's a fucking war, bro.
no, not
basically
not just,
is.
It kind of
yeah,
is.
yeah,
It kind of is.
But
though.
is.
like to play an instrument, it's difficult. It really is fucking difficult.
Yeah,
to
it
play an
is.
instrument.
But all it takes is that dedication and that
Well,
patience
yes.
and the fucking
Anything you do is difficult.
passion.
It
But
yeah,
it takes practice to do anything that you want to do, right?
literally. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is, whether
Yeah.
it's an instrument, whether
Here we go
it's
with that.
something in your job,
That
like
drunk uncle talk. Here we
yeah,
go.
like it's
No,
fine.
my
No,
God.
this is
drunk,
good. That's
drunk,
fine.
drunk,
Takes-
talk.
Here.
it all takes practice.
It is.
You know, it's not
Patience, determination.
determination. It doesn't just come to everybody just that easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's done because it's such a good way to express yourself, to let your feelings out, to just
Yeah.
like, because a lot of, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of any human in general, they don't know how to express themselves because they're so worried about what am I going to look like to the public. For example, Nate over here, all nervous to start this episode because he's like, what do I say? What do we talk about? It's like, bro, what do you
Dude,
worried
we
about?
got a lot of shit to say.
You know what I mean? But
Like,
that's one of those things, like, as a kid, you're just like, I don't want anyone to think I'm stupid. I'm trying to make a good impression, like dumb shit like that. And it's like, who gives a fuck, bro? Just be yourself. Be yourself. I'm drunk. I sound like a drunk uncle when they're like, you know what?
You know what,
You
Sally?
know what, Sally?
Mijo.
Follow your dreams,
Mija.
eh? Follow your dreams,
Mija.
eh? You know what, Sally?
Yeah.
When I was your age, bro, I
Imagine.
did. You know what I mean? That's how we basically sound right now. But
Dude,
it's like, fuck it.
There's no...
But like, for real though, like, I understand now when a drunk person has come up to me trying to give me a big old speech about being yourself and whatever. It's because nobody wants to listen to them.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you're just like, yeah, they're just drunk. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it makes sense now because you're just like trying to get that fucking word out and you can't get it out until you're like drunk. And you're just like holding in so much. Once you're drunk, you just let loose and you let it all go and you don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Sorry. Letting all that shit go. But especially in this community.
Huh?
Especially in this community.
What?
Community. Especially
Do you
in
say
this
it-
community.
Do you say especially or especially?
I just say especially.
Especially.
Correctly, it should be with an E.
Especialmente.
Especialmente.
Especially.
Understand this.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hope you guys are getting fucked up as we are because...
By the way, do you guys know what this means whenever you do cheers and you go like this? What is it?
Me neither.
You're cheering the bartender.
No. You're cheering the bartender. No.
You're giving thanks to the bartender.
You do cheers and you do this for respect.
I thought you were
It's about
cheering the
respect.
bartender.
No, it's about respect. You're just like, okay, cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to
the
me. Cheers to
bartender.
us. Cheers to everything here right now.
Cheers to the bartender.
I have respect
to
for
everything
all of
that's-
this.
How many
In this
times are you gonna
fucking
tap
building.
it? God damn.
This many. Because I have that am I having a stroke? I have that much respect. I felt like, you remember those vines where it was like, I'm so pale. And she's like, we're live. And she's like, on this week's report or whatever. The vines. Or whenever she's like,
Who's vines?
Meh. You remember Vine?
Bruh.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? When she's like, Meh. Yeah, that was me right now. Cheers, guys.
Sorry.
Cheers to the homies.
Don't forget to give yourself some credit.
Welcome, beef jerky. Ow! Okay. So what's up? I have a question for you. What is
What?
your what's your message to the world? To anybody watching?
If I had to say one message to anybody, is do not get too caught up in life. What will happen will happen.
Life's too short. What's meant to be will be.
What will be will be. Do not take life too serious. Be happy. And just do your best. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a fucking...
Come on, you got one more.
No, officer. I've not been drinking all night.
Damn, Daniel. Nick. You know what, Sally? Here, let me help you out. Drink this. You still got some in here. Here, drink this. Drink it.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
He's all tingle ke kagar. There you go.
Water.
Water. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Okay, so
Another news.
okay, but for sure,
For sure.
when in doubt,
Pull out.
Smoke it out.
Smoke it out. When in doubt, smoke it out.
When in doubt, pull your cock out.
When in doubt, rock out with your cock out.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. It's cool. Like you were such a fucking piece of shit, honestly, when we were kids. Not
still
that you
am.
were a piece of shit. You were just
still
kind of
am.
like a little, like, you're kind of a dick.
I still am.
Okay.
I'm a dick.
You're a chode.
I'm a chode. I'm a whatever you want to call me. You know,
You're funny, though. You're cool. You're a real homie. You've always kept it real with me.
I try to
We've
keep
been
it
through
real.
a lot of shit. We grew up together. Been through a lot of shit. We kind of kept up with each other throughout the years, in and out. I think we did spend a lot of time not talking to each other just
We
because
did.
we were so busy growing up, you know. But here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Once again, brother sister, like we used to be.
Like always.
Like talking shit to each other. We used to beat each other up, bro. Remember?
Yeah.
We had this big old little mob. Big old little.
fucking
We had a fucking mob. We had a
Full of
little
bruises.
gang. We all had dude, yeah, no. It was fucking great. You know, bobbing through town thinking we're all badass and shit.
thinking we're all badass.
We kind of were though. We did set a lot of trends for the younger
We did set some
generations.
trends. We did
Inspire a lot of people.
I believe we did.
We really did, and now here we are. We've seen a lot of people our age grow and get to places, but we also have had a lot of downfalls and losses and shit. But that's just life, you know.
Like anybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like anybody, we go through some shit. We all do.
yeah, definitely. But at the end of the day, and now you guys, have I'm honestly I'm super happy that you guys get along so well, because that's my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
And I'm his sister from another mister, you know what I mean?
I hope you
But-
know that he's more important than you now.
And I get that. I totally understand. Because for him, you gotta protect him at all costs.
We do.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to what, Nate? This one's on you. Cheers to
To Loris and friendship.
Cheers to Loris and to friendship.
I love floaties.
Thank you, Daniel. So, you
Thank
guys.
you, Daniel.
Nah.
So, Nate, how do you feel?
Excellent.
Why aren't you dancing? Ready?
Excellent.
Because I don't dance.
Okay, let me ask you. What's your favorite memory? What's your favorite memory with Daniel?
Any memory.
Any.
Well,
Why do you like Daniel
what's the
so
first
much?
memory?
Wait, why do you like Daniel so much?
I love Daniel because he's such a warm, spirited animal.
Oh,
Like, what if he was an animal, a specific animal, whether it's wildlife or extinct or whatever the fuck?
So what
would he? What animal
am I?
is he? Yeah,
He,
look at him.
to me, he's very much so like a possum.
A possum. Why?
Because he's so cute. Look at
But
him.
people don't like possums. You actually like possums?
I don't like possums.
But
I like Daniel.
if he was an animal, like an actual animal that you would pick up and hold and
So
love and
I'm
just
just gonna
cuddle,
lie there and scream
What kind of-
and act dead.
what kind of animal would he be? Like, for real. Like, if you saw him in the street, you pulled over or you just stopped and you're like, that poor animal needs help, and you picked it up and it was Daniel. What kind of animal is he?
Is that how you see me, as a poor animal?
Yes.
Possum.
A possum?
Yeah.
Ew.
I would love Daniel as a possum.
He's that ugly?
Oh.
Why a possum?
He's
though?
that cute.
But why a possum?
I really-
Possums are like rodents. They're like big rodents. Like,
because
they're scary.
no, they're not scary.
No?
Not to me. Daniel is beautiful.
Thank you.
Aww.
Daniel is Daniel.
To me, you're a coyote.
A coyote.
What's the most pendejo thing you've done in the past 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
How do you feel about being on the podcast?
Me not being a very
Social.
social person,
A social butterfly.
social speaker, social anything, it's different.
Yeah.
But
Are you still nervous?
I am. But I do enjoy being here with
Us.
y'all.
Aw. Why do you like our podcast? Why are you so loyal?
Daniel.
Tell the truth.
So here it is. So
No.
and there's here's the real spill.
Great. You got 20 seconds.
Still?
I love that you guys portray a lot of the independent thinkers and the independent people.
Okay.
The people that are, you know, doing their own things, doing their own entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Fucking
Eat shit, Nate.
fuck you.
All right, you guys. Thank you for
You guys.
watching. Y'all, you want another shot?
Yes.
Okay.
Want
We're doing
popcorn.
a shot. Just
Where's the popcorn at?
You ate it all, pendejo.
I don't want
Sorry,
popcorn.
we got pisha.
I don't want popcorn.
Pisha. Thank you, Nate. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
guys.
sucking it up
you.
and being our BG show.
Yes.
Thank you, Daniel.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Till next time. Till next time.
That's my idiot brother. And